Morning, guys. I just wanted to give you a few reminders from the fossil activity that we did on Friday. So remember, all the supplies you need are on the front table, and just make sure they all get back where you found them, especially the Play-Doh. I wanted to remind you that most of you finished part one, where you were taking them around to different people, making sure that they could figure out what fossil you formed. If you didn't finish that, try to be creative instead of like using a letter and just being like, oh, what is this? Because you're doing it, but try to be a little creative, because remember, it's not always going to be exact when a fossil is formed. Now, in the second part, you're going to be wrapping the clay around an object and then just looking at the impression that it makes. You're not going to be taking it to anybody else to check and try to guess what the fossil is specifically. Now, there are questions for part one and part two, and so those questions need to be answered in Echo. So I would suggest that you type the questions out in the submission box and then answer them that way. One of the questions asks you to draw out the process of how fossils are formed. So that should be drawn out on your piece of paper that you've written down who checked your fossils from part one. So you need to draw that out instead of just writing the steps out. And then finally, it asks you in both sections what kind of fossil you made. And so I've linked a website in your agenda that goes through the 5 different types of fossils that there are. So use that as a resource to figure out the type of fossil that you've created. So you're going to get about 25 to 30 minutes to finish this, and then you're going to work on other activities related to the project. So good luck, and I hope you have a great day.